This is the MDA, a PDA phone for T-Mobile. At the top are shortcut buttons for Mail and Internet Explorer. Below are two soft keys that correspond to labels on the bottom of the screen. Since this has a touchscreen, the labels can also be pressed. The large D-pad has a deep well that is easy to roll your thumb around. The left side has a button to turn all the wireless options on and off, including cellular, Bluetooth, and Wi-Fi. Hidden in the bottom is an expanding stylus that isn't very big, even when fully extended. You'll notice that we use our finger or a much larger pen stylus throughout this review. On the right side is a button to start the camera application and another to activate voice dialing. The 1.3 megapixel camera is pretty good, but the camera application is not. Finally, on the top is a power button and exposed mini SD slot. Hot swapping memory cards is a breeze. But the reason people are so excited about the MDA lies hidden inside. Slide the left side up and a full Qwerty keyboard is revealed. The keys are large and well spaced, making it easy to type quickly. The blue dot activates the alternate character printed at the top of each key. Notice how when we close the keyboard, the screen automatically rotates back to portrait orientation. Unlike most cell phones, the MDA does not require you to go to the main menu, or in this case the start menu, very often. Between shortcut keys and what's on the Today screen, you can get to almost every commonly used application. With one tap, we can read our email. Even though we're tapping on the message, you don't need a stylus to view your mail. Hitting select on the D-pad will open a message right up, but you will need to tap OK to close the message and go back to the inbox. You could use one of the many on-screen input methods to write a message. In addition to the mini keyboard, there are a number of different handwriting recognition options. But the Qwerty Keyboard is one of the main features of the MDA, so we'll use that instead. The left soft key is always New or Reply. Clicking it quickly takes us to the Compose window. We can start typing a name in the address field, and the MDA will try to match it to your contact list. The Qwerty Keyboard makes typing phone scoop pretty fast. It was easy to adapt to this keyboard and we gained some serious typing speed over the course of our test. Writing or reading a message works the same whether you're using email, SMS, or mail from an Exchange server. Just like in Outlook, each account is just a different set of folders. Switching between them is as easy as tapping on the drop-down or hitting right or left on the D-pad from the inbox. T-Mobile knew what they were doing when they put both Email and Internet Explorer shortcut buttons at the top of the MDA. These are definitely the two things you'll use most often. Internet Explorer can browse real desktop websites, not just mobile or WAP sites. This is phone scoop in one column view, which is usually best for vertical browsing. Open up the MDA to go horizontal, and you might want to switch to default view. This is more how the site would look on a desktop, but columns are scaled down to fit on the MDA's screen. There's a full desktop view which renders sites accurately, but requires lots of horizontal as well as vertical scrolling. Internet Explorer is actually one of the most impressive. Oh, check this out, we've got a new message. Messages and alerts pop up in all applications, not just the home screen, and there are options to deal with them or to save them for later. If you're wondering if it makes calls, well, yeah, the MDA can do that too. You can make a call from your contact list, like on most phones, or punch in a number by using the keypad on the MDA's screen. Once the call has started, the keypad changes to a number of large buttons for common options like speakerphone, mute, and access to the contact list for three-way calling. You can bring the keypad back up with the left soft key. The MDA isn't all business. There's a mobile version of Windows Media Player that plays both audio and videos. It works best with Windows Media files, but in this case, 3GP video plays pretty well. If you don't want to watch your videos postage stamp sized with all sorts of controls distracting you, you can play them full screen with one tap. The choppiness you see here is due to the 3GP encoding of the video, and not any fault of the MDA. Any tap on the screen or key press will take you back to the standard view. Navigating through media files isn't exactly simple. Every time you play a file, Windows Media defaults to the playlist view. So first, you have to get to your media library. Then, the drop-down doesn't always display the files you expect it to, so you wind up clicking around a bit, even with a few days of practice. But with some patience, you can, say, move from your videos to your music library. Windows Media may be complicated, but one press of the button on the left side of the phone brings up this easy-to-use comms manager. This screen lets you turn any of the wireless services on or off. Simply scroll to the one you want to change and press select on the D-pad. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again soon with a preview of the Nokia N80.